What's up, guys? Rams Slender Man here, yet again. Man, I just be jumping around with these videos, man. I said, it was gonna be the lift kit update, but I haven't really touched on that. I've just been kind of doing interior stuff. Look at all these wires, though. I mean, it's really messy looking, but at the end of the day, it's still messy looking, regardless. But whatever. Whether if it looks nice or messy, what really matters is that it all works, and everything will work, except for the fuel level gauge. I still gotta put the sender in for that, or not the sender, the little arm that, or like the little light that goes up and down that reads. I still gotta put that in. I gotta drop the tank for that. But anywho, so I got the lights wired up, temperature gauge wired up. I got the senders, wires ran to the gauge, grounded, not powered yet. I have like a whole lot of wires here. Now that's horn. I really should label things, but all I gotta really do is just pull on one wire on one end and then see which one pulls back through, and then you know what you got. I don't really plan on doing this again. So, even though I used two different color, or like same colored wires, whatever. I don't really care. Yeah. So I have that fuse box, or that fuse panel I showed you guys before. I have that just like zip tied sitting right there. Yeah, so far I got just 3 wires ran into it. Yeah, one wire is the MSD constant 12 volt. Got that wired up there. These two will be for the ones for the lights. I got this one here crossed up because this here, well, not this one. This two here. This is for the ignition wire. That's gonna be on a switch. This wire here was gonna be for the lights that I have coming up. That's gonna be at the bumper. These two pretty much are gonna be for those lights. So those are the only things I got, right now. Ignition, front lights. I don't have roll bar or anything like that. With the lights on there. I don't have nitrous, hooked up. I don't even have the nitrous get bought. I probably won't even buy it. But, I like to keep my options open. 5 switches, 2's already ticking up, 3 more to go. 1 is going to be for the roll bar lights. That's another one. The other 2, I don't know. Maybe 1 might be for nitrous. Not too sure. Don't know. But, yeah, that's pretty much just what I did today. I got off work, 6 o'clock in the morning. Came here and really just started messing with this. I really wanted to just kind of lay down or not lay down, but just sit down and, have a couple of beers and just really enjoy the scenery before I go to sleep. There's my wonderful, beautiful Civic. Her name is Elizabeth. Just kind of show you guys my other vehicle. Don't mind the door. A deer ran into me. Messed up that door and that door. And my mirror that I have yet to fix. But there she is. It's my baby. Firstborn. Will not sell or trade for nothing whatsoever. But this isn't a Civic update, it's a Dodge update. So I haven't came up with a name for her yet. There was a couple ones I was thinking of. I thought of Gwyneth. That's one. Another was Beatrice, but I heard that a couple times, so I probably won't, use that one. And there was another one I kind of liked, but I'm drawing a blank. right now, so I guess that's apparent that I didn't like it all that much. So, I did those lights, and I pretty much just kind of sanded. What I sanded, I just took the where's my wire brush at? Took a wire brush and kind of, got the frame down. My neighbor next door, or behind me, he actually had the stuff. It was from Rust-Oleum, and I don't know the full name of it, but I've seen him use it. Pretty much, you just get all the flakes off. Just take your wire brush on there, sand that down as much as you can get it down, or whatever you want it to hit. And you sand that down, or you grind that down, and you paint it on. You get like a paintbrush. You get a paintbrush and you just paint it on. And the bottle says a half hour, but I watched him put it on, and maybe like 10 minutes went by, and all that rust that was at that spot that he put on just completely just disappeared. It just pulled right off, and the metal was looking clean and brand new, like it just came off the factory. Really nice stuff. $9 a bottle at Walmart, so I'm gonna pick up all of them, because we all know I have a whole lot of rust on here. So as you can see, I hit this spot. I'm really just kind of more so worried about the spots that you can, really see. I didn't do down that far yet. I just kind of, I kind of did a little bit, but I like to probably get that a little bit more smoother. So I'm gonna probably pick those up. But yeah, it's really not like a really big update. Just a kind of little thing I was kind of doing as I was sitting in my chair, drinking my Budweiser, and that's it for this. Gonna continue the lift update. I will finish up the gauges. Thursday, I want to at least get this side done. Gonna get new bolts, as I said, and take care of this one side, hopefully. That's the plan. But, slow and steady, haste makes waste. Not really in no rush. It's not inspected or anything like that. So it's not like I'm in a real hurry to, drive the truck. I just want to get all these minor things squared up and out the way. So when it comes down to, finally getting inspected, I won't have to worry about anything else, and it'll be all good to go. But yeah, so that's the mess that I'm in, or a mess that I made so far. So yeah, all these things will probably not get labeled, because I know what's what. Bug, man. I swear, these bugs, man. All this open space, and yet they choose to fly around me. Makes no sense. But anyway, so that's that. I really don't have much else besides that. So that's probably going to be the end of this one. So yeah, alright guys. Expect to see an update pretty soon. If not a video update, it'll be at least like a typed up message with some pictures in there, showing some minor stuff, showing things are working, the lights, that works, all that taken care of. So yeah, alright guys, later.